Good morning, afternoon, evening to all of you. I'm going to be doing another card reading today, again, using Colette Barron's Read Wisdom of the Oracle card. And if you guys would like readings from a specific deck, or you have a favorite deck and you'd like to put that in the comments, I'm more than happy to honor any requests the best I can that come in. So today's readings are names from Amanda through J.I. Jillian. So I'm just putting these in alphabetical order for you guys, so it's easy for you to find going back and forth on the stream. So, all right, let's get started here. I have Amanda first. And this is for all Amandas, really. So I will be starting to do some via birth dates as well, if that, okay, Amanda, yours just fell out. So also going to be doing some specific to birth dates, because sometimes people want something, you know, names are more common, but birth dates, they are more attached to the numbers and things like that. So Amanda, I got peace for you. So I'm hoping that I can, there we go, number 23. And let's read that card for you. And also, if you guys can't see the cards or there's any kind of technical stuff, if you want to pop that in the comments so that I can approve it for you, that would be great too. All right, so the essential meaning of this card is freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. It says, it doesn't get any better than this: a quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. So I will give you the prosperity message on this as well. It says, this is one of those times when you're capable of a clear vision about your work and how you create your prosperity. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. You're called by a presence to step into your power. Just being is enough, for you are in peaceful harmony with spirit, and it shows in your work. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. And also, I think from feedback from the last reading, you can only comment in the comment section if you're officially signed in. So make sure that you're doing that so that I can read those comments for you. And also, I will be tagging people that are in my private group with specific names, but certainly I can't get to everyone. So if you'd like to just subscribe so these readings will come up automatically on your phone, that would be great. That way you won't be missing anything. All right, so the next one is for Bernadette. Card got flipped over from the last reading. Oh, it's really nice to get the peace card in such a crazy time in the world. So, Bernadette, what we have for you. Okay, I got a leg up. So this is the card, number 34. Well, it looks like somebody is helping. So, all right, 34. Right, so the essential meaning of this card is receiving help, delegating authority, and interdependence. I think my screen just got blurry there, so just there we go. I'm trying to get the camera to focus in. All right, it says, the Oracle's message is this: you've come to a point where going at it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with you who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid, so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. It's so crazy how we have so many resources available to us in times of need, and we can just be like, nope, it's like, here's this opportunity for you. And we're like, nope, we just can block so many things that are trying to open doors for us. I think for so many, accepting help is really difficult. So I'm going to read the relationship also, relationship message for you as well on this one, as it's usually people that are bringing us help or resources or bringing themselves to us. So it says relationships are healthy. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are for them. This is a time to be vulnerable. Speak up about your needs and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given, right? Such an easy thing to do, like, oh, well, they should know I'm having such a hard time. Like, they know that I'm struggling or suffering, and like, why aren't they reaching out? But sometimes they're struggling and they're suffering and they can't see past their own stuff, but are so happy to help in whatever ways they can if we just ask. So that's the vulnerability piece. So, and, you know, if people can't help, they will usually say something. So, you know, I think sometimes people feel like they're being a burden, but when people are really tapped out or, you know, just at their breaking point, they will say, gosh, I am really sorry. I really want to help you, but man, I am just full. So don't be afraid of that. And then even if somebody's like, I'm full, you can be like, me too. How do we get through this together? So asking for help, you know, even if somebody can't help, you guys can at least be in it together. So I hope that's helpful, Bernadette. And the next one is for Caroline. Here for you. All right, Caroline, I got round and round. So this is number 25. And I think that's where sometimes my camera's getting fuzzy when I bring the card in so close, but I want you guys to be able to see them. So 25, round and round. They're like a 80s song or early 90s song by like Tevin Campbell, Round and Round. Having flashbacks. Okay. It says the essential meanings of this card are the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. It says, the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is that you are standing at a higher level, looking down into your circumstances. You will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom and lessons learned. So I'm going to read the protection message for you on this one. It says, are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all of these repeat performances. It's so hard because usually when we're repeating the same one, we're completely unconscious of it. So sometimes it just can be like laying down right before you fall asleep and just going, what am I repeating? What am I repeating? What am I doing over and over again that's leading me to the same place time and time again? So it says, be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out what you have the power to stop by going round and round, you possess the key to your freedom. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life fulfilled with love and prosperity that Spirit wants for you. All right. So hopefully lesson learned going forward so that you don't have to be like spinning over and over again, but sometimes that stuff doesn't happen overnight. So be patient with yourself and be kind and just take it one step at a time. All right, Dana is the next one. Oops, yours kind of just came out too. Oh, you got the same as, I believe, Bernadette, but just in case you're fast forwarding. So this is a leg up. Okay, so I'll read the essential meaning for you of this card. All right, so it says receiving help, delegating authority, and interdependence. So I won't reread the same exact messages that I read for Bernadette. I'll read different ones. And then if you want to go back and hear more meanings of this card, then you can check into Bernadette's. So the prosperity message for this one is, now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you just can't do it all yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps toward your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time. So as long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. The protection message with this is, are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come, convinced that the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders? Your beliefs about going at it alone your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed by how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. All right, Dana, I hope that one was helpful for you. Like I was saying earlier when I had pulled that card, it's just, I think one of the hardest things in our culture to do, because we're taught all the time, like, oh, help others, be kind, ever since kindergarten. Help your friend, share with your friend, be nice to your friend, be kind to your friend, you know, all these things, but we're not really taught to be like, do this for yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself, lean into yourself, lean into your own needs, to your desires, to your wants. So I think as we get older, we're just so, you know, conditioned to be the helper instead of the receiver of the help. So, all right, the next card is for Florencia. Here for a moment for you. I'd say, Florencia, just kind of take a deep breath. I know you were kind of saying I need like 1,000 cards right now. So just breathe into one of the most important things that you're really needing some clarity on, and just hold that in your heart right now for a moment. All right, well, I got breathe, so hopefully you took a breath. So that is the card for you. That is number 29. All right. Let's see here. The essential meanings of this card are patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, and trust. So it says patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. So it's kind of like when our mind is going like a million miles an hour and there's just thought after thought after thought. It's like, how can I change this thought for a breath? How can I exchange it? Like, let me let go of the thought and let me take a breath instead. It says, now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses, breathe in the sunlight, and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. In turn, I will also read the relationship message for you. Relationship to all things, including yourself, friends, family, partner, whatever, coworkers. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety where there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. All right, so Florencia, let me know if you have any questions about that. Again, you can post comments in the comment area of this particular video. You just have to be signed in. I know sometimes you're like, I don't know how to do this technology stuff. Just hit the subscribe button for you will probably be easier that way. Like these readings will just show up for you. You'll just get an automatic notification, so you don't always have to be checking in, feeling like you missed it when you don't see them pass up in the group. So, all right, I hope that's helpful. And the next card is for Gloria. All right, Gloria, let's see what we got for you here. All right, I got here and now. That is number 32. And one second. All right, 32, here and now. The essential meanings are being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. So hard when we have these busy everyday schedules that are just sometimes just pushing us to our end, right? It says everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. So just trying to be, for example, right? Like right now in this moment, be right here, present with all of this, letting the grocery list go, the to-do list for work, all those other things, and just breathe into this moment. It says, you have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect into the past. It says, be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has potential for you to create miracles in your life. I'll read the prosperity message with this one. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far-off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune in to the sense of a timeless and unlimited potential. You can act as if, right? In spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous in this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. All right, Gloria, hope that is helpful. And ask me any questions in the comments if you would like, or, leave any thoughts there as well. All right, Heather. Shuffle didn't go well. All right. Let's see. What's on for you? All right. We have why? Number 31. All right. Let's see. I don't know if I've actually ever read this card, to be honest with you. All right. It says the essential meanings are motives driving intention, the power of knowing the why. It says there is great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. I'll read the relationship message for this one on you also. We don't always know why we engage in the relationships the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this? And why did I say that? And spend some time in introspection. The answers may be surprising. Listen to your messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved, miracles, and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful questions you can. Uncover them by posing the most powerful questions you can and ask your partner today, why? So yourself and your partner. So whether it's your partner or a friend or whoever that may be, that like why is this happening? But most importantly, yourself first, because that's where our control lies within us. We might get the answers to why other people are doing things, but at the end of the day, we can really only change ourselves. So sometimes then when we have an understanding for why they're doing what they're doing, we have a little more clarity and we're like, oh, okay, I didn't realize that. Let me shift a little bit and really just feel that in your heart, or ask your heart if it's even willing to do that. And if it's not, that's okay. But just maybe asking like, can I lean into being willing at some point? So, all right, I hope that helps. And the next one is for Holly. Lots of Hollies in this group, actually, which I did not think that name was as popular as it is. I think I want that one. All right, so this one is Go the Distance. It's number 47. Looks like taking a massive leap of faith there to the finish line in the middle of the desert. All right, so let's see what we can get with that one. A little bit of clarity. All right, it says the essential meanings of this card are endurance, strength, and the long haul. It says to bring your dream life, you must think long-term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, you have strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. So I will read the protection message for this one. Do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburned skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You are learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul, because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. So yeah, just holding on to the things that aren't for our highest good can suck us of so much energy. So it's kind of like, all right, like what actually do I not need in my life, and what can I clear off my plate so I have the energy and the time for the things that are going to make a difference in my life. All right, let me know if you have questions. All right, so the next one is for Jaya. Such a beautiful name. I had to ask her how she pronounced her name for this one. But that's really beautiful. I'd love to know where that came from. So. All right, I got for you new life. That sounds like it's a nice little card. It's kind of like she's exhausted and stretching and maybe also celebrating at the same time. All right, so 39. The essential meanings of this card are the birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and life renewing itself. That does sound exhausting, actually. It says, when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. And nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon on all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. What a nice card. So the relationship message with this is new energy enters old relationships, and new friendships are bursting with the sweetness and vibrancy only encountered when winter gives way to spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnership in all forms. So yeah, great. That's a great card. So embrace all those that are stepping into your life. Like sometimes we can be like, oh, this person was, well, they were really friendly and we can just move on. But maybe like leaning into, wow, that person showed up in my life today. Like what is the universe trying to offer me? Let me lean into that a little bit deeper. So, all right, I hope that was helpful, Jaya. And the next card is Jenna. All right, Jenna, I got milk and honey. So it looks like they're bathing in the sweetness with a beautiful rainbow above. So maybe that is a good sign. All right, that was number 51. So the essential meanings of this card are the taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting your needs will be met. All right, so the Oracle's message. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all of your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in both tangible and subtle ways. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. So I'll read the relationship message. It says, sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you will be nourished with the honey of abundance. All right, that was not a bad card. All right, so last but not least, Jillian, let me grab this one for you. All right, Jillian, just taking a moment to be present and really tuning into what your heart is really calling for an answer for. I got no place like home. Here's that one for you. It's number 50. All right. So the essential meanings are authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. It says home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit, and like the big spirit, there was like a little capital, like lowercase spirit and then capital letter spirit. I will say, let's read your protection message. It says, there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar. And you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. All right. So that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for coming and joining me. And I hope to see you all back again sometime soon. Have a great day.